You cannot believe, when I got here in 2007, I felt like I was in Brazil.
我刚出国的时候，经常不敢承认这也是中国人。
Our impression of old China, you understand, was millions of bicycles and
nearly no cars on the roads.
The airport was like a mess.
真的是非常非常没有面子。
I thought China is just an underdeveloped country.
My parents used to come here. They have a business dealing in Chinese antiques.
I have a daughter, a son-in-law, and 4 grandchildren living in China, in Macau. So I have part of my family is living in China.
They've been coming here for 50 years, and they have seen an amazing difference.
What I took with me is the poems of Li Bo, which I read during my flight. But what I saw here appeared to be quite different.
I am a professor of cancer medicine at Imperial College. I met a lot of Chinese doctors. One collaboration is with Sun Yat-sen University.
I have been doing research on energy metabolism of animals and humans.
Among my so far about 60 PhD students in computer science, there were about 15 Chinese students.
China has been one of the actors that made possible the Paris Agreement 2 years ago.
When I got back in 2013, the airport is much bigger, much larger, and the progress was something that you can visualize very fast.
Chinese people stopped riding bicycles.
Now we see very nice cars, good public transport.
我们很多的西方的朋友们来看的话，觉得感到很惊讶的。
I can't recognize the place. Everything's so different, so huge, so new. It is sometimes a bit difficult for me to realize how it was before, because I don't recognize it anymore.
The people have changed. The people are very active, and they look positive into the future.
We now have a strong leader, and he's not shy to express it. He's not shy to let the world know that we are a strong country and that we deserve the recognition and the respect from everybody else.
China is full of examples of innovation that one can go through, and every story is amazing.
City planning, agricultural progress.
中国的量子计算机啊，以及 AI 方面取得的成绩啊。
中国的高铁从技术上和里程上都是超过了国际其他国家。
If you take the top journals in science, then the number of publications coming purely from Chinese authors based in China, has been rapidly increasing. So,
5 years ago, companies like Alibaba, they were kind of startups. Now, actually, everyone knows about them.
We visited yesterday Hubei, and Hubei, somebody told us there's 120,000 people, but half of that number is researchers.
Fight against climate change goes through new technologies. In terms of developing renewable energy, China is certainly a leader.
Take solar cells. The biggest producer of solar cells is China, worldwide.
中国已经不是在跟踪了，已经是在创新。
It's like a garden. If you want to grow things, it's important to think about the long term.
What did lead to total change was the openness of the economies.
The Belt and Road strategy to make connections with all those countries.
To open China to the world, to cooperate, to develop things together.
I could see the happiness of the common people due to President Xi's policies.
3 words. Oh my goodness.
Amazing is certainly one word.
Warmness in both senses, weather and people.
Big scale.
Progressive.
高效、动态、无限可能。
Technology.
平等。
reinvigoration,
creativity,
open
to the outside world,
risk-taking,
determination,
freedom,
going to change the world.
Exciting. Exciting. Exciting.
We are entering a new era.
China will be extremely important in what's happening in the future, of course.
China really has an opportunity in the new industrial revolution, in the AI industrial revolution.
In terms of cancer treatment and prevention, China is going to play a very, very leading role.
I'm sure now you're seeing people in China getting Nobel Prizes.
The president, released a big plan to be the world leader in 2030. Well, I think it will be successful. China will rule the world in 10 to 15 years. And that's the reason for me to have very good contacts with China.
It's almost like a miracle. And I'm a religious man, so I know what the miracle means.